Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nabil Fatahillah and my name is 2023 32125. Okay, so today I will explain my practical project of Flutter PAB mobile programming. Okay, so this is my app about to-do list application. Okay, first is the setup and data model. Okay, so the main function is to run my app class, which is a status widget, and then my app set up the material app, set the title, removes the debug banner. Okay, so it sets the title here for the remove the debug title, debug banner, and sets the home property to our main screen, which is the to-do list screen. Okay, so this is for my app status widget. Next, I have a model or helper called Tugas. Okay, this class is our data model for a single to-do item. It holds two properties, string, nama for the name of the task, and boolean, selesai, to track if the task is completed, which is false by default. Next is our main screen, our main class, which is to-do list screen. To-do list screen. So this class is a stateful widget. This is essential because the content of our list will change and we need the UI to update when it does. Okay. The actual data is held in its state class, the to-do list screen state. Okay. To-do list screen state. Inside this state class, we have two main variables. The two main variables is here, daftar tugas. This is a list that holds all of our tugas or task objects. This is our dynamic list. And the next one is a controller. This is a text editing controller, which we use to get the text from the text field. Okay. So now to the logic, the function. We have three main functions that can manage our state. All of them use set state. Okay. First, we have tambah tugas. This function is called when the add button is pressed. It first checks if the text field is not empty. If the text field is not empty, if it if it has text, it calls setState. Inside setState, it's add a new tugas object to our daftar tugas list. Okay. If it is not empty, this daftar tugas list will be added by the new task from the controller of the text field. Okay. Finally, it will clear the text field controller. That's for tambah tugas. Next is for toggle selesai. So this function is triggered by the checkbox. It takes the index or the position of the task in the list. Okay. Call the index of the tugas. It calls setState and simply flips the selesai boolean, complete boolean, for that specific task from true to false or from false to true. Okay, it only switch the boolean state. Okay, next is hapus tugas or delete task. This is triggered by the delete icon button, and it also take an index, the index. Inside set state, it will remove the task from the daftar tugas list using the remove add method. Okay, so the most important part is set state. This is the function that tells Flutter that our data has changed and it needs to reboot the UI to show those changes. Okay. Next, we will go to the UI, the build method. Okay, scaffold. The entire screen is wrapped in a scaffold, which gives us the app bar at the top and the body. Scaffold. Next is column. The body is a column, allowing us to stack widgets vertically. Okay, body, and we make it a column. Next is we have input area. At the top of the column, we have row. Okay, the first item of the column is a row. This row contains text field for user input and an elevated button, the add button. Okay, the first one is text field, and the second children is elevated button for adding a task. When the button is pressed, it will call our tambah tugas function. Okay, next is the list area. Below the input, we use an expanded widget. This tells the column to let its child fill all the remaining vertical space. The child is our list view builder here. We use list view builder because it's very efficient for long list and it only builds the items that are currently visible on screen. Okay, so the list item or the list title here next. Okay, inside the list view builder, the item builder returns a card for each task. The item builder here, it will return card, and inside the card is a list tile. This tile will organize our item perfectly. The leading widget is the checkbox, which calls toggle selesai. Checkbox here. The title is a text widget showing the task name. Title here, name of the task. Yeah, I also did styling so that if a task completed, it gets a line through decoration. Line through. Okay, and the next is the trailing widget is the icon button with a delete icon which calls hapus tugas. Okay, and that's how all it works. The state daftar tugas list is the single source of truth. The function modifies that state using set state, and the list view builder efficiently rebuilds the UI to reflect those changes instantly. Maybe I will show the final final build of the app right here. Okay, and it function correctly. That's possible. Okay, maybe that's all for our practical report. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.